right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to After Further Review. I'm your host, Steve Tower. We made it to Friday somehow. This was definitely one of those weeks, and I am very, very happy that Friday is here. So thank you for joining me as we continue our 2025 Baseball America Co-op League season with the New England Minutemen. We're off to a pretty good start here, despite the opening day shellacking that we aired last week. We now sit at 3-2 as we head into Game 6 here of the season. I'm gonna recap what happened in Game 5 that I rolled out earlier today offline. And that will lead us into tonight's action. So this two-game home series against the Milwaukee Barrelmen. The Barrelmen came into the series 2-2. We were 3-1. We had our number one starter, Jake Hjelle, on the mound, and Jake Hjelle pitched a really good game. He pitched into the 8th inning, scattered 10 hits. He was helped out by 3 double plays by his defense. The only run that he gave up was a solo home run by the late hitting backstop for Milwaukee, Devon Jean-Baptiste, and he was helped out by the comfy confines of Bitty Beer Ballpark. It was a ballpark result, and it got if it's a small ballpark, he hits it into the stands, and that turned out to be the only run of the game. A solo home run in the top of the second was the only run of the game. For Milwaukee, Uribe went 7 innings, just giving up 4 hits against 6 strikeouts. And then he gave way to the team of Holiday and Straker, who set down all 6 batters they faced to close out the win. So that's how we enter into tonight. Milwaukee on a 1-game win streak, and we will be on a 1-game loss streak. Both teams looking to stay above 500. So let's see what happens. Welcome to everybody joining me here live in the chat room. I see Bob is joining us here from Bob's Tabletop Sports. Ethan is joining us. Welcome, Ethan. We got the Midwest in the house. Richard Berner in the house as well. Michael Canistrari is here. All right. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining in. All right, here we go. So for Milwaukee, they are on a 1-game win streak, but one of their till further notices is their setup / sometimes closer Straker is happy. So that will count as an extra 1. So a 1 or 2, they will be fully harmonious, and they are not. So let's see if they are semi-harmonious. And they are. All right, so they'll be rolling from the sunny side of the chart. And let's see what comes up with them. And it is going to be nothing. The team trainer comes out and says, everyone looks good. They did good in their stretching, so nothing to report for Milwaukee. Now for New England, they're on a 1-game losing streak. Nobody is happy or unhappy, so we're just looking for anything other than a 1, and we got a 2, so let's see if they will be semi-harmonious, and they are. All right, so both teams semi-harmonious, and we get to roll from the sunny side of the chart, and that will also be a non-issue. The batting coach comes up and says everyone was taking some good whacks in the cage, and we are ready to go. All right, so here we go. Jake Hjelle, our rookie, who pitched a gem of a game, almost pitched a complete game in his debut, Game 3 of the season. Made it into the 9th, finally had to be lifted when fatigue set in and he gave up a couple of runs. But he looked really good. He also comes into this game, he got a till further notice, he is hot. So anytime we go to a right now result, when he is on the mound, he will be considered hot no matter what just happened in the last at-bat. For Milwaukee, they're till further notice. The only one that they have right now is their setup slash sometimes closer. Gavin Stracker is happy. So if he is on the mound and we go to a chemistry roll, they will be Milwaukee will be considered fully harmonious for that at bat. All right, with that out of the way, let's play ball. Let's see. And and Bob is correcting the pronunciation of my fictional player here. They probably pronounce Hjelle. I guess I see. So the J would be pronounced as a Y. That would make sense. Hjelle. All right, Bob. I'm gonna take your word for that, and there we go. So Jake Hjelle, the rookie, making his second career start in the Baseball America Co-op League, and here we go. All right. So it'll be the. I just realized I forgot to put in the positions for the players. It'll be the right fielder, Perez, leading things off for Milwaukee. So for Milwaukee, Jean Baptiste will be the designated hot batter, since he was the only one that got that drove in a run. Their cold batter. Let's see. Looks like let's see. It looks like it's going to be Bell, Josh Bell. He went 0 for 4 with a strikeout and a pop out. He only got one ball out of the infield. So Bell will be our cold, and Jean Baptiste will be our hot batter for the Barrelmen. All right. So let me just write down the positions, make sure I don't mess them up. And then we'll be underway. All right. So Yuri Perez strides up to the batter's box. And we will get underway here in just a sec. Hope that everyone is doing well. Let's see. There we go. All right. So Bell, our center fielder, is cold. All right, so here we go. Our first at bat of the game. He's probably based on Sean Hjelle from the Giants. Oh, maybe, yeah. All right, here we go. Our first pitch at 9:07 in the PM local time. All right, 3-3-5. Not wild, not a sad sack. So that is going to be a single into right field. And then a stolen base. So the Barrelmen have their first runner aboard, and he is right into scoring position with a stolen base. All right, that will bring up the first baseman, Frankie Lopez. Let's see, Frankie Lopez, also a semi-prospect, also semi-active. And let's see how he does here. All right, so runner in scoring position early, and Hjelle into the stretch. Lopez, a switch hitter, so he'll be batting from the right-hand side. Let's see, 5-5-6, not an ace, he is a semi-sad sack, and we get the dot. Oh, thankfully, so that's going to be a liner. Right to Young at first base for our first out. Oof. Right on the screws, but right at the first baseman. All right, so now one out, still a runner at second base. That will bring up Hirota, who is he's the DH tonight for the Barrelmen, a veteran infielder. All right, Perez dances off second base. Let's see here, 2, 4, 5. He is not a hero, so he is going to get under that, and he will pop it up to second base. Infield fly rule called. So there will be 2 out now. And then we are going to go to the player experience chart. And this is going to be a prospect against a prospect, so we don't even need the decider die. Kane Aarons, the third baseman for the Barrelmen, will step in. And let's see what happens here. All right, prospect against prospect. 2-5 is the roll. Icon batter, no, that's going to be a liner to third. And that will do it. So the leadoff runner gets on and then gets into scoring position with nobody out. And he is going to be left there. And it'll be Milwaukee nothing and New England coming up to bat. All right, so we have our usual lineup here. Sean Carty going to lead things off, playing in center field for us, and let's see if he can get the party started. All right, Philip asking, I am going to the Digital Dice convention in May, the middle of May, and then the Play.con, of course, I will be at in June. So, yes, hopefully I'll be able to see some familiar faces or maybe some familiar names at either of those. Philip, are you getting out to any convention soon? All right. Let's see. Oh, now Bob's correcting his correction on my pronunciation. The H is silent, so it's jelly. Jake Hjelle. Okay. All right. All right, there we go. I'm going to go with that, and then no more pronunciation corrections on my fictional players. All right, here we go. So veteran Jeff Stillings toes the mound, and here is his first pitch of the game. 2-3-3. He is not an ace or a star. But Sean Carty is a full slugger, so Stillings challenges him with a fastball inside. Carty turns on that. That is far, deep, and gone into the left field stands. A solo home run. And the Minutemen are on the board first. 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Sean Carty gets the party started. There we go. That's worth a drink. All right. Woo. So Jeff Stelling gets a new ball. Jean Baptiste will go out and have a conference on the mound, tell him to settle down, because it does not get any easier as rookie third baseman Slade Wynn comes up to the plate. Let's see. Philip saying, oh, no, you're not going to make it, but you're going to suggest a place to Dave Gardner and Keith Avalon. All right. Yeah, there are a lot of conventions going on, so hopefully you can make it to one. Hopefully one is local to you at some point. All right, so here comes Slade Wynn. Nobody on, but one run already in, and nobody out. 3, 4, 6. He is not eager, so he is going to draw a walk. And Stillings is off to a shaky start. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting a notice that my stream is not getting enough info. Hopefully it's coming through for you guys. Fortunately, I have 2 daughters, so I think are actively streaming shows right now or something. Hopefully it's not too bad. Let me just send them a quick message. All right. Yeah, sorry, Mike. I just got the message on YouTube. I think it's because 2 other people in my house are actively streaming shows. That's the problem with having two almost teenage daughters, one teenage daughter and one just about to be a teenage daughter. All right. All right, we'll get back to the action here. So we got a man on first, one run already in. Corbin Young steps up to the plate, and we are going to be on the chemistry chart. Both teams are semi-harmonious. It's Cross joins us here. Welcome, Cross. You just missed the solo home run from Sean Carty to put his team up on top. So we got a runner on first, nobody out. Corbin Young steps up to the plate. Let's see, 2-6 batting team harmony gets the dot. Yes, so fired up batter chops a single. Young does not have any delta rating, so it'll just be a single. And that will put runners at first and second. And still nobody out. Here comes Omar Tovar, our DH. He is actually our designated cold batter, as he had a very rough first game of this series. But let's see if maybe he can turn it around here tonight. All right, so runners at first and second. Jeff Stillings, he has given up 3 runners in a row, so he will be a semi-struggler for this at-bat. Oh, but he gets the 1, 2, 3, and he does have flash, and he is fresh. So Tovar goes down swinging for the first out. And boy, did he need that. Although he probably would have taken the double play. All right, so now here comes the second baseman, Nolan Mazzarello. Let's see what he can do. 2 on, just 1 out, 1 run already in. Let's see, 3-5-5. He is not a struggler anymore. Mazzarello is not a champion. He's not a whiffer, so that's going to be a ground out to second. So they'll just get the force at second base. And we'll have runners at the corners, but now with 2 out. All right, so Mazzarello reaches on the fielder's choice. Here comes Chris Markert, our right fielder tonight. And he could maybe drive in 1 more run. Let's see. Oh, he's going to get a pitch to hit, but he is not a home run king. He's a semi-slugger. So he is going to get under it, and he is going to fly out to shallow center field for the last out. So those 2 runners will be stranded, and just the 1 run on the solo bomb by Sean Carty. All right, so here we go to the top of the second. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Kraj, your kids are 30 and 27? Wow. Oh boy. Well, you're only as old as you feel, right? All right, so here we go. Here in the second, we're going to have the 5, 6, and 7 batters due up. Veteran Josh Bell, their center fielder for Milwaukee, will step up into the plate to lead things off. And let's see what he can do. All right. And Bob's youngest kid is in his 30s. Oh boy. All right. I know everything's a matter of your perspective, right? Because I'm the baby of my family, and I'm turning 50 in November. So all right. So here we go. So 4-5-5, flash, strikeout. Yes, he does not have the good eye. So that is going to be our first strikeout for Jake Hjelle. All right, so 1 down. Nobody out. And here comes Johnny Fortune, former cover model for the Baseball America. He is definitely reaching his post-prime years here. And he got the dreaded Jacoby Ellsbury card this year. He has no batting qualities. The only quality that he has is he is semi-stoic. Always interesting when that comes up on a card. As Mike says that, let's see, so all of his kids are in his 30s except for one who is 27. So yeah, I know. We're all ancient, Bob. You're right. All right, so here we go. Johnny Fortune up, 1 out, nobody on. Triple threes. Well, he is not a utility or a sad sack, so he's going to drive a triple into the gap. And there we go. Johnny Fortune with a triple with 1 out. And there we go. The tying run just 90 feet away. Oh, boy. And now here comes the hero of the earlier game in this series, the catcher, Devin John Baptiste, who got a solo home run, which turned out to be the only run of the game in getting the win for Milwaukee. All right. Oh, boy. So I guess we'll play the infield in, and we'll pitch to him still. Let's see, but hoping for a strikeout. 156. Oh, he is a semi-whiffer. Got the dot. That will be a K. K number 2 for Hjelle. All right, so there we go. Now 2 outs. And here comes Larry Barrelmen. Barrelmen, the left fielder for the Barrelmen. And let's see what he can do here. All right, Fortune still on third base. 3-5-6. Left against the left. That is going to be a strikeout. And Hjelle pitches out of a jam and will strand the runner at third. So we'll head to the bottom of the second, and it is still New England 1, Milwaukee nothing. There we go. So Hjelle gets himself out of a jam. Outstanding. As he is really doing well here in his first 2 starts of his young, promising career. All right, so this will bring up our shortstop, Don DeJesus, here to lead off the bottom of the second. Let's see, 3-4-6. He is not eager, so he is going to draw a leadoff walk, the second walk, given up by Stillings, and we will go to the chemistry chart. Again, both teams are semi-harmonious. Here comes Joe Barkdole. Let's see what he can do. Get the dot. Both teams are going to be harmonious, so pitching team is not dissonant. So that is going to be a strikeout. That's a big one. All right, so 1 out, and then we're going to head to the right now chart. So McWhorter has not come up yet, so he will be neutral, and Stillings will be semi-hot after the strikeout. Yes, Hjelle on a roll. There we go. Now I feel like I have to make a t-shirt. Let's see, 1-3. Oh, right now, 1-3. Cold pitcher, no. So McWhorter is going to fly out to shallow center field for the second out. We'll go back to the top of the order. And here comes Sean Carty, who led off the bottom of the second with a solo bomb. Let's see if he can get a hold of one here. Stillings from the stretch. And he is going to get Carty to swing and miss. Curveball out of the zone. Carty chases. And that will do it. No runs, no hits. 1 left on. And we are going to head to the top of the third. New England still on top. 1-0. Yes, there's no party happening in the second, unfortunately. All right, so here we go. Here in the bottom, or the top of the third, it's going to be free agent pickup Joaquin Ulloa. Ulloa, the former Minutemen, playing at second base tonight for the I almost said the Brewers, for the Barrelmen. All right, so here we go. Hjelle pitches 3-4-6. The batter is eager, so he is going to swing at a pitch out of the zone, and he will fly out to center field for the first out. We'll go back to the top of the order. Yuri Perez with a single and a stolen base, but then was stranded at second in his first appearance. 3, 4, 5, iron catcher, no. Good eye, no. And that is going to be a strikeout. Strikeout number 4 for Hjelle. And the second out of the inning. And we're going to go to the right now chart. Lopez is he is 0 for 1 with a lineout, so he will be neutral. And Hjelle normally would be semi-hot, but because of the till further notice, he is fully hot. 3, 5, hot batter, no. So fly out to left field, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3. Go the Barrelmen in the top of the third, and the score remains 1-0. Home team is on top. And we will have a 2, 3, and 4 batters coming up. Heart of the order. Rookie Slade Wynn to lead things off. Wynn walked in his first appearance. Made it all the way to the third before he was stranded there. 1, 2, 6. That's a fresh check. We are in the third, so still fresh. So Wynn gets a hold of one, but right at Ulloa, who snags it at second base for the first out. Here comes Corbin Young. Young singled in his first appearance. 1-1-2, flash. Yes, Young does not have the good eye, so that is going to be a strikeout. And there are 2 quick outs. Here comes the DH, Omar Tovar, who went down swinging in his first appearance. 1-1-5, that's another flash check. And Tovar is going to go fishing and come up with nothing as he pops out to second base for the last out. 1, 2, 3, go the Minutemen. Still 1-0 as we head to the 4th inning. All right, and then here in the 4th, it's going to be the 3, 4, and 5 batters coming up. Let's see. Cross says that his wife has a Red Sox game on her phone. All right, there we go. Baseball is back. I know it was very cold yesterday here. It was a little warmer today, but it was kind of hard to get into the mood of opening day when, God, going to the gym yesterday morning, it was 35 degrees. So, all right, here we go. Hirota leading things off. Hirota popped out in his first appearance, and he is going to strike out in his second appearance. That is strikeout number 5 already for Hjelle. So maybe we're gonna have to start some Hjelle donut K signs in the outfield for when Jake gets on the mound. Here comes Kane Aarons, the third baseman tonight here for Milwaukee. He is 0 for 1 with a lineout. 3, 4, 5, iron catcher, no. Good eye, no. That's gonna be another strikeout. And we will head to the right now chart. And unfortunately for Milwaukee, Josh Bell is the designated cold batter. So this is going to be a cold versus hot. 3, 4 is the roll. Cold batter, yes. Weak dribbler to the pitcher. And Milwaukee is lucky that is not, or that's the third out of the inning, because otherwise that would have gotten another out. But so a weak grounder back to the mound. Hjelle throws it onto Young at first, and that will do it. Another 1, 2, 3 inning for Hjelle, and we'll head to the bottom of the 4th. New England still on top, 1-0. Boy, another game between these two squads, and so far the only run is a solo home run. But still lots of baseball to play. Free agent pickup rookie Nolan Mazzarello steps up. Second baseman for New England tonight. He reached on a fielder's choice in his first at-bat. Oh, thank you, Mike. There we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 6. That's another fresh check, and we are in the 4th now. So he's only semi-fresh and does not get the dot. Mazzarello is not a sad sack, so that is going to be a leadoff single. Pat's a diving second baseman. So leadoff runner is aboard. And we're going to go to the right now chart. Markert flew out, so he will be neutral. Stillings is going to be semi-cold. All right, Stillings checks the runner at second from the stretch. Kicks, deals to first. 2-4, hot batter. Oh, unfortunately, no. So Markert is going to fly out to left field for the first out. All right, that'll bring up Don De Jesus. He walked in his first appearance. Stillings still pitching from the stretch. Kicks, delivers. Don De Jesus is not a whiffer, so he's going to drive one into the outfield, and we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. 5-6 is the left fielder iron. Oh, that is Barrego and he is semi-iron. The dot says yes. So he is going to misplay it, and it is going to fall in for a single. So Mazzarello is going to make it to third on the play, and De Jesus on with a single. All right. Yep. So we got runners at the corners, just one out, and here comes Joe Barrelmen. He struck out in his first appearance, but he has a chance here to drive in another run, or two maybe. Let's see, 2, 4, 6. Oh, that is going to be a comebacker to the mound. Ooh, let's see. 2-4 with a lead die of 2. And there are runners at first and third. It's going to be a fielder's choice, but the runner is going to score. So they'll get the runner at second, but the run will come in, then they won't be able to turn the double play. And that will make it 2-0. So Mazzarello comes in to score. De Jesus out on the force, and Barrelmen will reach on the fielder's choice. And I forget. I think that he does get credit for an RBI. I think it's you don't get credit for an RBI if it's a double play. I'd have to double check that. But anyways, regardless, it is now 2-0. 2 outs. Here comes the catcher Austin McWhorter. McWhorter flew out to center field in his first at bat. 1-3-4, gold catcher no, champion no. So outfield drama coming up. Let's see, 3-4. The left fielder iron. Oh, that's Barrego again. This time the decider dot says no. So he is going to track this one down, and that will do it. But they do pick up a run. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. 1 runner left on base, and it is 2-0. New England on top as we head to the top of the 5th inning. All right. So here we go. In the 5th, it'll be the 6, 7, 8 batters coming up for Milwaukee. Veteran Johnny Fortune. Going to lead things off. He got a triple in his last at-bat, but he was stranded there. The next 2 batters struck out. 2-2-5 star, yes. So Hjelle is going to get Fortune to ground out to short for the first out. Here comes the catcher, Jean-Baptiste, a strikeout victim in his first at-bat. 2, 3, 6. Double control. He does have double control. All right. So that means that Jean-Baptiste is going to ground out to the pitcher. And then Barrego is going to ground out to short. And that will do it. Another 1-2-3 inning. And Hjelle is on, or Jelly is on a roll as we head to the bottom of the 5th. All right, so in the bottom of the 5th, it's going to be, back to the top of the order. Sean Carty. It's been feast or famine tonight. He has a solo home run, and then he struck out in his second at bat. 3-5-5. Struggler, no. Champion, no. He is a semi-whiffer. Gets the dot. He is going to strike out for the second time. 1 out. Nobody on for Slade Wynn. Slade Wynn has walked and lined out. 2-3-5. Wild, no. Eager. He is not eager. Let's see. So ground out to second base, but he does have patient. He is going to draw a walk. So Stillings tries to entice Wynn with a 3-2 curve just outside, and Wynn is going to be patient and draws the walk. There we go. So 1 on, 1 out for Corbin Young, who has singled and struck out. Stillings from the stretch. 1-5-6. He is not a whiffer, so we are going to have outfield drama. Young with a drive into the outfield. 2-3. Center fielder iron. Center fielder is neutral. So that'll just be a easy F8 for Bell. And there are 2 down. Here comes the DH, Omar Tovar. He's looking to get the ball out of the infield. He has struck out and popped out so far tonight. 4-5-6. He is not patient. Well, he'll get it out of the infield, but it's going to be a fly out. Just a couple steps in front of the warning track for out number 3. And that will do it. No runs, no hits, 1 left on. And we will head to the top of the 6th. New England on top, 2-0. And we are going to start on the chemistry chart as Joaquin Ulloa steps up to the plate. Ulloa 0 for 1 with a flyout in his only at bat. Both teams semi-harmonious. And both teams are going to be neutral. 2-6, batting team harmony, no. So round out to second base for the first out. That'll send us back to the top of the order for Yuri Perez. Yuri Perez, single and a strikeout. Jelly kicks, delivers, 3-5-6. Oh, it's a lefty against a righty. So Perez is going to get his second hit of the game. And that will bring up Frankie Lopez. Lopez is 0 for 2. Line out and a fly out. 1 on, 1 out in a 2-run game. Let's see. 2-4-4. Ace, no. Champion, no. So is he he is a whiffer. So he's going to strike out for out number 2. Put another Jelly on the board. That is strikeout number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's strikeout number 7 for Jelly. 7 jelly donuts. A jelly donut. Here comes Hirota. Hiroto is 0 for 2. He has popped out and he has struck out. Ooh, Mike has put sprinkles on the donuts now. Awesome. All right, so here we go. Jelly from the stretch. 2-5 star. Yes, he is going to get Hirota. He will ground out to third. Throws on to first. Young snags it for the out. And that will end the threat there. No runs. 1 hit, 1 left on. We'll head to the bottom of the 2nd, and the Minutemen are still on top, 2-0. That'll be the middle of the order coming up for the Minutemen. as Nolan Mazzarello will lead things off. All right. So if Hjelle keeps pitching like this, I may need to get a custom shirt for Hjelle if he keeps pitching like this. Cross is saying, what's the antenna looking thing? Oh, what is that? I am. Oh, you know what it is? It's my light. It's my light stand. Usually I have it just off camera. There we go. Okay. Thank you, Kraz. That's what it was. It's just my studio lighting. I'm gonna have to fire my non-existent staff, who was supposed to set that up the correct way. All right, here we go. Mazzarello digs in. Stillings kicks and delivers. 3-3-5. He is not wild. Pit batter is not a sad sack, so that is going to be a single and then a stolen base. So our first stolen base of the night for New England. And Mazzarello has himself in scoring position with nobody out. All right, thanks, Cross. Here we go. Markert. He is 0 for 2. He is flown out to center field and flown out to left field. He could make this a 3-run game here. Let's see. 3-3-6. Ace, no. Oh, but he is utility. Oh, no. He is going to keep the bat on his shoulder. Strike 3, and he knew it. And a big first out for Stillings here in the 6th. That'll bring up the shortstop, Don De Jesus. He has not been retired so far tonight. He has walked and singled. So Stillings trying to pitch out of a jam here and keep this a 2-run game. And there'll be some stirring in the Milwaukee bullpen in case another run comes in. So De Jesus digs in. Righty on righty. 2-3-3. Ace or star, no. Slugger, oh no, he's a semi-scrapper. So he will fly out to center field. And now there are 2 outs. That'll bring up Joe Barkdahl. Barkdahl has struck out and reached on a fielder's choice. All right, so Stillings, can he get out of this jam, get his team into the 7th, just a 2-run deficit? And he will. He is not a struggler, so Barkdahl going to ground it to third, and Aarons is up with it, fires on to Lopez at first, and that will do it. So after the leadoff single and stolen base, Mazzarello is stranded at second, and the score remains 2-0 as we head to the 7th inning. Oh boy. All right, so here in the 7th, it will be Aarons leading things off. Aarons is 0 for 2. He has lined out and he has struck out. Hjelle has not given up a run, so here in the 7th, he will still be semi-fresh. Unless he does give up a run. For New England, we have a pretty well-rested bullpen. So we are going to, let's see, who was it? It was Gosnell and Grandoff, who both just pitched 1 inning. So everybody is available, at least for 1 inning. But we're going to get Hideki Wada warming up just in case. So here we go. Got Hjelle on the mound, and let's see if he can get through the 7th. Here is the pitch. 3-5-5. Struggler, no. Champion, no. He is not a whiffer, so it'll be a ground out to second base. And there is 1 down. That will bring up center fielder Josh Bell. Josh Bell, he has struck out, and he is ground out back to the mound. Here is the pitch. 3, 4, 6. He is an eager batter. Oh, so he's going to reach. He's going to reach on a pitch inside. He's going to get jammed, and he's going to fly out to center field for the second out. That will bring up fan favorite Johnny Fortune. Fortune is 1 for 2 with a triple and a ground out. Is Peanut Butter catching? Oh boy. 266. That is going to be a fly out to right field, and that will do it. Another 1, 2, 3 inning for Jelly. It's peanut butter jelly time. There we go. Yes, I finally just got the reference. I'm not going to do the dance. That's going to be something I need a I need a bonus goal in the chat for that. But all right, so here we go. We have reached the 7th inning stretch, and hopefully my ukulele is tuned up. Here we go. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. Whoop. I don't care if I never get back, so let's root for the Minutemen. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. There we go. All right. 7th inning stretch, always a highlight here when baseball is on the channel. There we go. Oh, sure. I know. God, I still can't believe that we have lost Bob Uecker. Oh. All right. So here in the bottom of the 7th, we'll have the 9, 1, and 2 batters due up. I'd like to think that the Bob's looking down on us and enjoying everybody having fun with our national pastime. All right, here we go. McWhorter is 0 for 2 on the night. He has flown out to center and left field. Stillings actually he would not be fresh. So they're going to let him face McWhorter. And if anybody reaches, they will pull him. All right, let's see here. So 1, 2, 5. Struggler, no. Patient, no. He's a semi-whiffer, gets the dot. That is going to be a strikeout. So 1 out, and we'll go back to the top of the rotation. Or back to the top of the order. It is Cardi. Cardi got that solo home run to lead things off in the bottom of the 1st, and then has struck out in his next 2 at-bats. Let's see what he does here. 3, 4, 6. He is not eager. He is also not active. So he's going to draw a walk. And then that is going to do it for Stillings. So we'll have our call to the bullpen. Let's see. So for Milwaukee, I guess it would be, one of their free agent pickups. James Girantano is going to come on. So we'll have a lefty on a lefty. So Stillings is going to go 6 1/3 innings. He will be on the hook for the loss unless his teammates can rally for him. So here comes Girantano. Semi-workman, double flash, semi-control, and a full icon. So the substitution will cancel the mini chart going to the chemistry. So we'll just roll on the main chart. And 2, 3, 6, another double control, and that will do it. So it's going to be, oh no, he doesn't have double control. He has semi-control. Sorry. And Andy didn't get the dot. All right, so let's see, 2, 3, 6. Oh, but it's a lefty on lefty. Oh, bummer. That's a house rule we have in our Baseball America League because there are no pitchers batting. We have a universal DH. So if they're same-handed, it's a strikeout. All right. So strikeout for the second out. And then that'll bring up Corbin Young. Young is 1 for 3. A single, a strikeout, and a flyout. 116, and he is going to strike out again. So, wow, Giordano comes in and strikes out both batters that he faces. And that will keep this a 2-run game as we head to the top of the 8th. So Hjelle, he is going to stay out there. Why not? He's got a rubber arm, it seems like. He's an old school pitcher, even though he's a rookie. And we got the bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9 coming up. Catcher Jean-Baptiste going to lead things off. He has struck out and he has ground out. Let's see, 1, 2, 4. Now we've got our double control. So that means that Jean-Baptiste and Barrelmen are going to ground out to short for outs 1 and 2. So 2 quick outs. Here comes the second baseman, Joaquin Ulloa, who is 0 for 2. Fly out and a ground out. 266. He is not the leadoff batter, so he is going to fly out to right field. And it's a 1, 2, 3, 8th inning for Hjelle, who is pitching a gem, a 2-hit shutout through 8 innings. My goodness. And we are going to head to the bottom of the 8th with New England on top, 2-0. So here in the bottom of the 8th, we'll have a new pitcher as Giordano would be semi-fresh now. So they're going to bring in, let's see, it's 2 righties. Well, they'll bring in happy Gavin Straker. Try to keep this a 2-run game. So Straker, he has the only till further notice for Milwaukee. So if we do go to the chemistry chart, while he is on the mound, Milwaukee will be fully harmonious. So our DH, Tovar, who is 0 for 3, is going to lead things off. He has struck out, popped out, and flown out. 2-2-5 star, yes. So a ground out. It's going to be a ground out to third for the first out. Oh, and we're in the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Mazzarello. Mazzarello is, well, I guess I can't say he hasn't been retired. He's reached on a fielder's choice, singled twice, stolen a base, and scored a run. Stracker deals 3-5-5. Struggler no. Champion no, but not a whipper, so he'll ground out to second. 2 quick outs. Here comes Markert. Markert is 0 for 3. He struck out looking in his last at-bat. Oh, man, and another one. A pitch to hit, but he's not going to quite have the power. He gets under it, and he will fly out to shallow center field. Bell is under it, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3. Go the Minutemen in the bottom of the 8th, and we're going to head to the 9th inning. And it is a 2-0 lead for the home squad. All right, so here we go. So Billy Lowen, our closer, he is going to be warm in the pen, but we're going to let Hjelle stay out there. So he does have a shutout going. We're into the 9th, so first we'll roll a decider die to see if he is still semi-fresh. And he is. He will have his work cut out for him if he's going to get a complete game, as we're back to the top of the order. So Yeri Perez to lead things off. Here we go. Let's see how short a leash we'll keep Hjelle on, but maybe he'll Set him down 1, 2, 3. All right, so Perez 2 for 3. He has singled twice, struck out, and stolen a base. Here is the pitch. 2-2-3 wild. No, he is not a slugger or utility, so he is going to single into left field. He is semi-active but doesn't get the dot. So the leadoff runner is aboard as Perez gets his third hit of the night, and with Lopez coming up, that's going to do it. We're going to make the call to the pen. So Hjelle will once again be denied his complete game, but let's see if we can shut it down for him. All right, so Hjelle goes 8 innings plus, just 3 hits, no runs so far, no walks, and he ended up striking out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, he didn't get another strikeout after that 7th strikeout, but 7 strikeouts. So a good effort for him. But here comes our closer, Lowen. All right, so there we go. So yes, Hjelle will get a standing O as he goes off the field. He'll tip his cap to the Bitty Beer Ballpark faithful. Here we go. Work to do, as it's just a 2-run game. So runner on, nobody out. And here comes Frankie Lopez, who is 0 for 3, a switch hitter. So he'll bat from the right-hand side against Billy Lowen. Lowen kicks, deals, 4-4-5. Not a workman, not patient. So that's going to be a hard grounder to first. They will get the out at first, but that is all they will get as Perez will scamper into second base. So 1 out, but now a runner in scoring position. Here is Koji Hirota. Hirota is 0 for 3. He has popped out, struck out, and ground out. Oh my goodness, it's Kraz. All right, Kraz, if we lock down the save, I'll give you some peanut butter jelly time. How about that? All right, Lowen from the stretch. Checks the runner at second. Deals. 1-2-6. He is fresh. Oh, it's a line out to second base. We might get a double play to end the game. So it's a line out. Oh, boy. So it's a line out to Mazzarello. Mazzarello grabs it. He goes to tag the bag. And he gets him at second. He gets Perez at second. He is picked off. And it's the old L4 unassisted double play to end the game. Oh, my goodness. Well, there we go. It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Woo! All right. Fire off the muskets. The Minutemen have locked down a 2-0 win here against the Barrelmen. Oh, my goodness. All right, so here we go. Your final line score. Ooh, what an exciting game. I in case anybody doesn't know, I'm a big fan of pitching duels. And this was a fantastic one for sure. As Dave Little joins us right at the end here. Dave, I hope you caught my peanut butter jelly time dance because it's possible that may not happen again. So your final line score, Hjelle gets the win as he goes to 2-0 on the season. Lowen will pick up the save as he only faces 2 batters but gets 3 outs on a heads-up play to end the game. A line out to second, and then Mazzarello tags out Perez before Perez can get back to the bag. A bang play to end it. So Milwaukee will end up with no runs, just 3 hits, no errors. Let's see, Stillings, he will get the loss. Going 6.1 innings. And let's see, he gave up just those 2 runs. Really a good outing for him, which would probably normally get a win, but he gives up 1, 2. Let's see, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Looks like 1, 2, 3 walks, and then finally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Ks. So we actually had the same amount of Ks as Hjelle. Girantano came on, got the last 2 outs in the 7th, and 2 Ks. And then Stracker went 1, 2, 3 in the 8th, not giving up anything. All right, so there we go. That is your final. We will give our MVP to Hjelle, who pitched into the 9th inning, but did finally have to give way to Billy Lowen to pick up the save. So there we go. All right, thank you, everybody. As as Bob says, sadly, this will be very typical of Milwaukee games this season. Yes. The Milwaukee squad here in Baseball America is probably going to have a down year for sure. So there we go. So New England goes to 4-2. Milwaukee falls to 3-3. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. Appreciate the support. We'll see you guys next time. But until then, my name's Steve. Get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.